Hey guys! Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. On the last episode, we came back to Manan to join the Geno Haradan. We executed a man in Republic custody. We'll do some more stuff for the Geno Haradan right now we're continuing on our main quest for the Star Forge, going to Tatooine. I'm not saying we're gonna be on Tatooine like through and through like we have, everywhere else we've been. But that's where we're going. We're going to Tatooine right now. Punch it, Carth. Oh boy.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan Malak. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Sure. Bastila and mission. The two we need.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
I do not need to pay the fee.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time.
Well, that was easy. I sure wish I had special mind-affecting force powers.
Can it, Bishop?
This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
I'm in need of some good paying work. What is there to do around here?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Do you have any background information on Tatooine?
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about Zerka's operations here.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
You want to tell me more about it.
I can tell you more, I guess. It's not a big secret or anything. Just not good for business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So, Zerka set up shop on this barren planet?
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What other forms of business are we talking about here?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
And this ore, what do you mean peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
And these opportunities you're talking about, where would one go to look for them?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead.
Yeah,
While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Okay. I'll be going now.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
What?
Level up mission.
Sure.
You a swoop racer? Dead in a week, I bet.
Uh-huh. And what shipment was that again? Excuse me, did you say Gizka? What kind of prank is this? The trouble with Gizka. Fates seem to be conspiring against you. The disorganized port authorities on Tatooine appear to have shipped a delivery of Gizka to the Ebonheart Hawk's Holt. There doesn't appear to be any way to give them back. The dock worker mentioned some of the Gizka escaped, which certainly doesn't sound good. Well, be a concern for another day.
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa itakanki, baba Hassan shan, no ba muli rati like kuka.
Let's see what you got for sale.
Smilia, tingkuin ko ka, patoga yakuli ko.
Sheesh. I can poison the Gizka. That's an option. I'll let it slide for now. We ain't gonna be in the Hawk until maybe the end of this episode. I will be, but not before.
I heard about your Manan win. I'm surprised the Tatooine track was able to attract a racer of your ability.
I guess we are starting to pick up a reputation. Yeah, it's one of these guys.
Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira, rachikun, mucha shakpanpa. La boda ni winki smaktoma, wanakun bes chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non kek, tok ninja murira rabes.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun, slimo padona, mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Helena? Bastila, didn't you say your mother was named Helena?
The mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
La boda ni winki smaktoma, wanakun bes chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non kek, tok ninja murira rabes.
Is she still there?
Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun, slimo padona, mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira, rachikun, mucha shakpanpa.
Alright. This is the cantina, this is the Circa office, the hunting lounge. Can't go in here.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Nev Thrada. I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Okay. how did your husband die?
I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know?
Who was he? Tell me about him.
His name was Ward Fizark. He used to work in the mines, but they scaled back last year. He was new to hunting, but he was a good fighter. Used to be a soldier. We spent everything on his gear. After a few trips, he didn't come back. Guards say his sandcrawler crew found his body stripped of everything.
Any leads on who killed him?
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. It just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
Well, there's no reason to be looking for vengeance.
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits. I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs.
Okay, let's talk about me buying this plate then.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits.
Okay. Well, let's talk business then. I might buy it then.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
Alright, I'll give you 700. How's that?
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Off she goes. Alright, to the cantina.
Jedi Badawana ni Dibobo. Dong na bungsha nunya.
Where's the cantina? Nah, I guess we're fighting then.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
What can I do?
I'll show you. The Force fights with me.
Hang in there. Deb, I need you to move, buddy. Frick. Yeah.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
What can I do?
Yeah, well, that went better. Read the data better in a second.
I don't know who founded Anchorhead the first time, but I know why they left.
Bet you did. We cracked that data pad. The data pad contains detailed descriptions of you and Bastila. It also has a brief message. Bastila has escaped terrorists. Whoever can find and dispose of her and her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malak himself. Alright. Not too much there. This has got to be the cantina.
Yes? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. It is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother is long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Yeah, we're pretty busy. Why don't you go get the holocron yourself, Miss, Helena?
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
Alright. Well, Bastila, do you want to find your father's remains?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human. And the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
Well, What if your mother really is sick?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Quite the woman.
Well, a fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Pazaak.
Alright, let's talk, Pazaak.
Very good. Would you care to wager on a game?
I'll play. What's the wager?
Well, since you have never beaten me, we'll make this for a paltry 50 credits. No bargaining now. This is serious. To be fair, I'll use my practice deck as well. I don't want to scare you off, you understand.
Let's just deal the cards.
Very good. Now, don't worry if I beat you too harshly. It is a learning experience.
Sheesh. Yep. Aha! Yes, sir.
Would you like to have another round of Pazaak? I mean, I don't want to say that it was beginner's luck, but you should play again to truly get a feel for the game.
No. I'll be going now. I got bigger fish to fry.
All right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come back if you like a game.
Oh, I'll do fine with life-threatening.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like when I was back on Taris. Seems like a long time.
I have a few questions if you have the time.
I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore.
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Ask me again in a few years and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on this circuit. There is one. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. You should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy.
All right, thank you.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
We are taken. What do you mean? Are some of your people missing? Okay.
Huh? Who are you then? The only new people that come to Anchorhead Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum.
I want to ask about this planet.
What, did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet? I pity you if you were expecting a prosperous mining outpost. Nothing here but sand and more sand. There's a little hunting and racing, but nothing that'll make a small man rich.
I've got some questions about this hunting.
Well, there are two kinds of hunting on Tatooine. Hunting raid and hunting people. Both are dangerous, and both have certain restrictions. You'll need a Zerka hunting license, even though most hunters deal with Faza at the lodge once they have their paperwork squared away.
Where does Zerka give out the licenses?
They maintain an office west of here in central Anchorhead. That's about all they maintain these days.
Alright. That'll all be going now, thank you.
Yeah.
This place is as dead as those Sith. Back to the Hawk. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get rid of these Gizka, and I know just how.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Do you think we should look for the Holocron?
We've more important things to do. Still, my father is dead. Just because we find the Holocron doesn't mean I have to give it to her.
Why do you think she wants it so badly?
Father recorded all his personal thoughts in that Holocron, even when I knew him. Having it would be like having him with you. I don't see why she deserves it, however. She drove him to his death. I loved him, and I didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
You keep it for yourself?
I don't know. Part of me would keep it just so she didn't get it. I don't like that part of me. I would have thought my Jedi training would have put me past this kind of pettiness. I wish it... I really don't want to think about this. Please, let's just keep going.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know if anything can be done about all these Gizka?
I'm not really sure, but you can figure it out on your own, can't you?
Yeah, sure, Karth. Plot a course for Manon. I got an idea. How has the hunt been? Well, I've got some Gizka, if you're interested. But you want to take these Gizka off my hands. Deal. I'll get these Gizka off my ship as soon as possible. Nice. The Gizka are gone. And we're just gonna fly right back to Tatooine now that we've dealt with that. Talk to Bastila here.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Why didn't you ask her about her sickness?
I have my doubts as to whether she's actually sick.
Why would she lie about it?
Mother used to lie about many things to get her way. She's a selfish woman who pushed my father into doing what she wished.
You sound bitter about it, Bastila.
Yes, I thought I'd let go of that anger. All my training and it comes back so quickly. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
Sure. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. On the next episode, I'm going to talk a little bit more to the crew of the Ebon Hawk, and then we'll go right back out to explore Anchorhead some more. If you guys like what you saw, you know what to do, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters.